Sweet. All right. Still down here at the Rotary Community Fair at Callista Oval here in Kwinana, and we've managed to pull aside Kaylin, who was doing a bit of busking. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing well.
Enjoying the day so far?
Yeah, it's been good.
Cool. I've seen you doing a bit of busking over there on the guitar and a little bit of vocals and stuff. Is this a regular thing for you, or are you just getting into it?
I'm trying to make it a regular thing. I was down at Baldivis Fair last Saturday, and I've got the Breakthrough Music Competition next Sunday, so I'm trying to get more out there with my music.
Yeah, awesome. And I hear you're part of a production of The Little Mermaid.
Yes, my school, Mother Teresa Catholic College in Baldivis, is putting on The Little Mermaid next year, April 2024, down at Manchester Performing Arts Centre, and I'm playing Sebastian the Crab.
Playing Sebastian the Crab, that's one of my favourite characters.
He's so fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So that should be a good little production there. Wish you all the best with that.
Thank you.
And do you get to play guitar in that as well, or just singing in that? Or
Nah, just the singing and acting and dancing in that, no guitar. I've been down here.
The vocals?
Yeah, I've learned Kiss the Girl on the guitar, so I can start trying to do little promos down at where I'm performing, but that's about it.
Yeah, awesome. And how are you going at the moment? Just doing some covers, or are you starting to write some of your own songs? And
I've been writing songs for past 4 or 5 years, since I was 11, and
right.
I've just started producing them, like putting them on my guitar so I can start performing them out here. And when I get back, I'm just going to start the originals. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. And how old are you? You still seem pretty young.
I'm 16.
Right, far out. And how's it going sort of getting out there and sort of getting noticed and stuff like that? Is it hard to get in front of the right people, or you just keep plugging away and hope for the best?
A little bit. I managed to go to an open mic night down at the Rockham Youth Centre about a month ago, and that was through Chop Street. Yep. And they recognised me and they put me up for a Mandra's Music Under the Bridge, so I've caught the attention of a couple local organisations that help young musicians. So I think I got pretty lucky timing-wise in when I started getting out there.
Yeah, right. And just a solo gig, no band behind you or anything like that?
Nah, sometimes when my mate Harry's free, he's really good percussive, so I'll bring down my cajon and he'll give us a beat, but mostly it's just me and my guitar and vocals.
Oh, awesome. And is it hard to find places to set up and busk and stuff like that?
I haven't got anything after next week, so a little, but I'm just looking out at different pages on social media, asking people to get my name out there, and just hoping networking kicks in.
And what sort of got you into busking? Were any particular performers inspired you? I know, like John Butler started as a busker. Is there anything like that that's sort of given you the passion to pursue this line?
Well, my sort of like getting into performing was a little weird. I started playing guitar in years 5 and 6, but it felt more like a chore, so I gave it up. And then in year 9, I picked it up again, and I've been self-teaching since, and it's been a lot more free because I can do it myself. And so I've started writing my songs, started performing, and then I brought my guitar on holiday with me one time, and it was just a little local run market in the caravan park. And so I took my guitar down, did a little bit of busking, just why not, maybe make a little bit of money, and it was just so fun. I've been trying to do it since.
Yeah, right. And how are you going? Are you making a little bit of money doing it?
I'm making a little bit of money, which is good because I've not got a job at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, being 16, I imagine any little bit of extra cash in your pocket at the moment goes a long way. So.
Oh, 100%.
No, good stuff. And you're talking about some sort of youth challenges. What were you just mentioning before?
The Breakthrough Music Competition.
That's the one, the Breakthrough Music Competition and stuff.
Yes.
Is that something anybody can enroll in? Or?
Oh, yeah. You just literally search up Breakthrough Music Competition. It's all closed up for this year, but next year you search up Breakthrough Music Competition, you apply, you give your name, what you got to play. There's a heat for bands, a heat for older contestants, which is 17 up, and then juniors, which is 16 down, which I'll be competing in next Sunday, the 19th of November at Stockland Shopping Centre.
Yeah, right. Oh, down at Stockland Shopping Centre. No, good stuff. And do you need to come up with original gear for that, or can you do covers? Or?
Yeah, you can do covers. Yeah. I'm doing my original for it, but yeah, like any covers, you can just sing, you can sing and play an instrument, you can do originals, covers. It's really versatile. It's just about getting young performers out there.
Yeah, awesome, mate. Well, I wish you all the best with that. Sounds like you've got a few good projects coming up, and you've got a great little setup. You're doing great things, so I hope to see you topping the charts real soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. Much else down here at the fair that you want to check out while you're here?
I'll have a little. I love markets. I'll wander around in between sets.
Have a little nosy, see what you can find and stuff. No, good day.
Get a nice lunch.
Try and stay out of the heat a little bit. It's starting to warm up.
Yeah.
But we'll let you go enjoy the day and hope to see good things from you in the future.
Cheers.
Champion. Not a problem. Good to go, Tress?
Yep.
All right, beautiful. We are down here at the Rotary Community Fair at Clister Oval in Kwinana, and we've just had Gerard. We noticed you're walking by. You know Tris, the director of IPL, and he's pulled you in for a bit of a chat. How you doing, mate?
Good. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Tristan. He's grown a beard and stuff. So
yeah, right. Yeah. Things change. But he was saying, and you do a bit of Elvis impersonating.
Yeah, so I'm more an Elvis tribute artist. There's a fine line between impersonation and tribute artist.
Right. How do you normally define that line?
Well, a tribute artist would be doing Elvis and portraying him more in the modern sense.
Oh, right. Yeah, got ya.
And, I mean, you still are doing the iconic moves that Elvis does, but you're kind of doing it in your way.
Contemporary sort of format with your own sort of style on it and stuff like that, whereas an impersonator is trying to be exactly like Elvis was back in the day.
So
yeah, cool.
Yeah, especially what I try and do is I've come from a dance background, so I do the young Elvis because that suits my style of portraying Elvis, I guess. So I don't wear the jumpsuits or anything. I wear just the normal 50s, 60s rock and roll stuff.
Oh, so not the big blinged up jumpsuits and stuff that he wore. Some of the stuff from his earlier years.
Yeah. Because I feel that's where the rawness of Elvis is. His foundation is, and then he gradually, obviously, built up, and he became who he was.
Yeah.
Later in life, but he always stayed humble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, cool. And you're obviously good at belting out an Elvis track. Do you ever go around to like karaoke nights and just dominate at karaoke nights?
No, but funny enough, it started that way. Because I always liked singing, and I always liked the 50s, 60s music, especially being in the dance kind of background. I always liked dancing and liked the 50s, 60s music. So the 50s, 60s rock and roll kind of grew up on me. And I would go to a few karaoke clubs, and there was once I went up there and I sang an Elvis song. And they were like, there are bits and pieces where you sound like him. I was like, okay. So then
can work with that.
Yeah, then I started to kind of listen to myself, like, hey, wait a minute, there's something there. And I began to read a lot about Elvis. I mean, I always knew about Elvis before, but I began to get more into Elvis and read about his life, and I've found a few parallels of his life which anyone would. I mean,
stuff that sort of resonates with you and you sort of connect with and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the lyrics. So the more I got into it, the more I wanted to know more, and then the lyrics start to make sense, and and then you just kind of singing it with feeling rather than just singing the song.
Yeah, right. So you sort of develop a personal connection to the song instead of just replicating what you've seen him do.
Yeah. And then I guess that's what was missing on stage is getting people to turn their heads around as opposed to just singing, where people would just sit. But then if you actually feel the song, like how Elvis did, people began to be like, oh, okay, this actually means something.
And so you've noticed that with you finding a deeper connection to the songs, that you're actually connecting with your audience more as well.
Yes, because the audience just feel the energy, you know. They see it on stage if you really are in the song and stuff like that. So
yeah, right. And is it specifically Elvis? You're saying that you love the 50s, sort of 60s genre and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it just sort of specifically Elvis songs that you do, or do you branch out a little bit here and there? And
I do. In my shows, at times I branch out to Bob Marley.
Oh, right. Yeah, mix
So,
it up a little bit.
Yeah, mix it up a bit, and because I worked on the cruise ships as well, so I've got a bit of the reggae influence traveling around the Caribbean.
Wow.
So at the moment, what I'm trying to do is, again, taking a leaf out of Elvis's book where he took songs from other singers and made it his own.
Oh, right.
So I was like, why don't I try and see if I can pick out some songs and inspire and kind of bring my version
Put your
of
own spin on them.
So I had a show in July where I released a reggae version of Shake, Rattle and Roll.
Yeah, right. And how'd you go? Good response for it?
Yeah. I mean, at the start, people were a bit apprehensive. Like, is that real?
Yeah.
I mean, if you touch an Elvis song, especially the older generation would be thinking, well, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah,
but then
heavy critics that sort of almost feel an ownership over everything Elvis does, and they're going to judge it pretty harshly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, but once the song went on, it kind of grew up on them.
Yeah, right.
And you could see the crowd joining in from being very distant. They started to come together.
Yeah, awesome.
So I was like, okay, it's working. So
that's cool. And cruise ships, is that your main sort of place where you perform, or?
No, I was working as a bartender on the cruise ship.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
cool.
I was always drawn to entertainment.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would do this, but on the cruise ship I was a bartender. I was a flair bartender where I would juggle bottles and stuff like that. So
right, like Tom Cruise in Cocktail and stuff like that. Oh, wow, you're a man of many talents.
I just enjoy doing that and entertaining, and I guess that's where it comes from because...
just an extension of that, really.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then when they saw me in the bar, they were like, would you like to come and do a few shows of flair bartending on the cruise ship between 7 and whatever in the evening, because that's when everyone comes on the upper deck. And then I began to do that, and one thing led to another, and then they asked me if I wanted to sing, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's sing, because you're in that environment. And then...
Wow, you went from performing behind the bar to performing on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And how long have you been doing this sort of gig for now?
Maybe 4.5 years, it's now 5 years.
Wow.
But I would say it's gone a bit serious in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Just before COVID, I did an online competition for Parks Elvis Festival, which is held in Sydney. So I was actually supposed to go to Sydney.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, it didn't happen.
Right.
But then, because everything got shut and stuff like that, so then we had to do an online competition. So we had to record myself singing, and I sent a video, and they then so they had an online voting thing.
All the people's submissions that they sent in.
Yeah. So then they had an online voting depending on what. They had an online voting depending on what the submissions were, and I got first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But there were different categories. There was the senior Elvis tribute artist. There was the seasoned professionals.
Yeah.
I was in the undiscovered category because I was
still sort of new kid on the block sort of thing.
Yeah. And then for me to even win that, I was like, oh, this is cool. This means something. And then
definitely put a little bit of pep in your step, inflate your tires a bit, and get out there and
get a bit of confidence, and then started to do a few gigs, got a good response. I went to New Zealand, was part of the competition in last year in Auckland. Got the second place there.
Far out.
And then went to Sydney earlier this year. Was in Parks Elvis Festival. I finally made it after the online thing. After the COVID thing, so I finally made it there. Did a few gigs there. Took part in the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist competition, which is affiliated to Graceland.
Really?
Yeah, which is
so his estate.
Yeah. So the winners of the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist competitions then represent Australia. In the US.
Wow.
So that's like the world championship for Elvis tribute artists.
So did you end up going out to the US to represent Australia?
No, I haven't, but I would love to at some point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And how do you go finding work as an Elvis tribute artist? Is there plenty around?
Perth's a bit difficult as compared to the other states. I think people are still growing up to the music.
Yeah.
And that's where an Elvis tribute artist comes into trying to portray Elvis into a modern, contemporary image.
Yeah, of course.
To be able to appeal to that.
More
So it's kind of
contemporary take on Elvis. I suppose he would sort of probably be a little bit different if he was around in this day and age.
yeah, I'm sure, man. He would still be the top of the charts because what he did back in the 50s, 60s, where people found it him moving and the way he sang a bit weird.
Yeah.
If you watched the movie or you read some of the books, they wanted to jail him at some point because of moving his hips, and they considered.
Yeah, right.
They thought it was
very controversial back in the day.
Yeah. So they're like, we're not going to film you from the waist down because that's the
course.
devil.
And now what you see on MTV is ridiculous compared to what Elvis was doing back in the day. Was nothing, you know. But,
yeah.
That's where it all started, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. And many gigs coming up?
Not so much for this year because I'm just busy with family.
Yeah.
But I've got
enjoying the holiday season with family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kicking off back in 2024.
Yes, so I've got a couple of gigs in 2024. To start off with, I've got one in the Rockingham Bowling Club, which is on the 17th of Feb.
Oh yeah.
And then I've got another one at Nana Brewery the week before. So it's a nice little town. It's a 2.5-hour drive from me. I went there last year. It was packed. Full house. People love Elvis there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do know a lot of people that love Elvis, and of course there is a bit of controversy around his passing, and there's some people that choose to believe that the mainstream narrative isn't actually correct, and that he still survived after that. Where do you sit in that argument?
No, I think he did pass away.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a big lie to hide. It's
and
not
I think
possible.
you get that with a lot of stars that pass away seemingly too young. There's a lot of people that don't necessarily want to believe the narrative that's put out there, and come up with some alternatives that could have taken place. But I always think it's interesting to find where people sit when it comes to that, because it can be very polarizing.
I think he did. And if you read a few of the books, especially the last book that came out. If any of the Elvis fans are listening, it's called Born to Die.
Right.
It's by a lady. The lady has written, it's called Sarah. I've forgotten her last name, but if you just type Elvis Born to Die, you probably get it.
Yeah, right.
So he was, as per the book and from the family history, the grandfather's side, they were cousins. That got married.
Yeah.
So genetically, he had the not so good chromosome kind of formation that he got passed, so he wouldn't live for long.
Wow.
Anyway,
that could have been a hindrance to him, but it could have also what made him the talent that he was. So who knows?
You don't
hard
know.
to
You
say,
don't know.
but right. Interesting. But it's been great having a chat with you.
Thanks
for
here,
stopping
man.
by. And where can people find you? If they do you hold much of a social media presence and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I do have a page on Facebook, which is it was active. It's under reconstruction.
Yeah.
So I've just kind of taken it off for the last week or two, but then maybe in another couple of weeks it should be back up and running. I just had to tweak a few things.
That's right. Not a problem.
Yeah, that's what you do at the back end, just trying to, because obviously I've taken a break for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And
so just working a few of those admin things while you're taking a break, and then when you relaunch in 2024, you'll have all your sort of social medias on queue, ready for people to check out, and people can stop by and check out your gigs and stuff.
Yeah, but if you so anyone who's listening, if you wanna say in a couple of weeks' time, you just type in Gerard Elvis Tribute Artist or Young Elvis Tribute Artist.
Yeah.
It should pop up. My Instagram's there, but it's not very active because most of the older crowds are on Facebook, which are the 50s, 60s.
Yeah,
the Instagram's
I'm not
more
big on the. I should probably keep more of a social media presence as well, but bloody Instagram and the TikToks and all
Oh,
that.
it's too
A
much,
little
man.
bit after my time, you know. So I keep up with the Facebook. So we'll definitely be pushing people towards Gerard Elvis tribute artist.
Yeah.
And young Elvis tribute artist. And tell people to just watch that space because you're doing some great things and some great tributes. So
thanks, man. Yeah,
definitely
I enjoy that.
out.
Yeah.
No, awesome.
Pleasure.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll let you go and enjoy the rest of the fair with your family.
All right.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. Thanks, man.
Thanks for your time.
Thank
See
you,
Gerard.
Yeah.
All right, we have managed to pull in another guest for an interview down here at the Rotary Community Fair at Callisto Oval in Kwinana. We are now talking to Jamie Lee, a local artist who has a stall here. You're selling some of your art. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jamie Lee.
Yeah, what I will say.
First of all, let's talk about what you do. Let's talk about your art. What sort of art do you produce? What is your sort of medium?
Mainly, I do watercolor.
Yeah.
I learn Chinese traditional art.
Oh, right.
As earlier as I can write.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So when I came to Australia, because at the beginning I cannot buy the material, and I thought I can, so I started to do watercolor.
Right.
And learn all the new materials, you know.
So it's not so much the traditional Chinese art materials that you were used to working with, it was sort of learning a whole new medium for your artwork.
Yes.
Right. Interesting.
Also different topic because I fall in love with local wildlife.
Right.
Like the wildflowers. So,
You brought over one of yours, which is a wildflower from Kings Park, I believe.
Oh, yes.
Right.
It's also this special one. It's also in our Kwinana. In the
excellent.
wildflower reserve.
Yeah.
So when I came here, it was 2014.
2014. Oh,
yeah,
right.
So in
About 9 years ago or something. Yeah, right.
In 2015, I joined Kings Park as a volunteer guide.
Ah, right. So that gave you plenty of opportunity to get out there and see all the beautiful botanical arrays that they have and choose subjects for your paintings, yeah?
Oh, yes. And also give me a lot of inspiration, and I got a lot of knowledge about the native flowers.
Right. Oh, so not just painting them, you're actually learning about them and stuff as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and do you keep much of a garden at home?
Yes, I like gardening.
Yeah. So you grow some of your own flowers that then become your subjects for painting?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Normally the plant I bought is the one I want to paint.
Right, yeah. No, good stuff. And you're saying Kings Park and some of these flowers are around Kwinana as well. We do have other botanic gardens around WA. Do you go out sort of visiting them and looking for more inspiration?
Oh, yeah. So I think I nearly traveled most of Western Australia.
Oh, really?
And some of the Australia.
Right, visited some of the eastern states as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, beautiful. And how's your market still going? Getting much interest in your paintings?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Enjoying. We just happened to catch you walking by here, and you've noticed us. Lovely to have you here for a chat. You've been out enjoying much of the fair?
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed, and this is my third time.
Third time here for this.
Third time here for this
at Callisto Oval, this fair.
Yeah. I really enjoyed.
Beautiful.
And it's a fun day for me.
Yeah. And how do you go with making art and sort of making a living off it? Is it easy in this day and age to become an artist and to actually generate an income from it?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But I feel it's getting harder.
Yep.
And I produce professional art, but for me, I feel marketing is much harder than produce artwork.
Yeah, right, because you're just expressing your creativity comes naturally to you, but it's harder to get out there and actually sell it and make money off it.
Yeah. So I think this year is quite hard for
I
every
think a lot of people are
artist.
struggling at the moment, and of
Yeah.
course that would have knock-on to effects into the art world. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
good to see that you're still out there, getting your artwork out there. And from what you've dropped off, you definitely have some talent involved. It's a nice picture of what flower is this?
And this is Star of Bethlehem.
Ah, the
Yeah.
Star of Bethlehem. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you've got written on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. And
It's-
that's a common flower around Kings Park and around Kwinana as well.
Oh yeah, it's in the world, not in the garden, but in the world. I
Oh,
saw
right.
2 of them in Kwinana Wildflower Reserve.
Oh, wow.
So I know where it is. So every year I go there and check, and the wishes still survive.
Yeah, right.
Because there are a lot of orchids, they just disappeared.
Yeah.
But they do have someone like a pink fairy.
Yeah.
And this year there are a lot of pink fairy.
Oh, right.
And, yeah, but other like the donkey orchids and reduced a lot. So.
And is there any particular flowers that are sort of on your wish list to sort of find and paint and have a photo of or an image or see it firsthand?
Yeah, I think before I always have a dream. I want to see a bird orchid.
Oh, right.
Because when I painted that is from my friend's photo, and this year I saw it.
Yeah,
I'm so
right.
excited, and that is in Kalamanda.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
so I also say, oh, okay, is that real?
Yeah, Kalamunda's
so
not
good.
far from here, probably about an hour or so to get to Kalamunda, but right, so still a few flowers out there that you are on your wish list to track down and
Yeah, exactly.
paint firsthand.
Yeah.
No,
So,
beautiful.
yeah.
Oh, well, thanks so much for stopping by. I wish you all the best with getting your art out there, and it's good to see people that appreciate the natural wildlife and
Yeah.
are producing good art based on it.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Thank you for stopping by, Jamie.
Bye.
All right, we are down at the Rotary Community Fair down at Clister Oval, and we've just had Deb stop by, who is here to tell us about your church in Medina.
That's correct. Yeah, it's a C3 church. We've been there for a few years now,
Yep.
and we're directly opposite the golf club. So,
Oh, right.
yeah. But the thing with our church is everyone's welcome. What colour, race,
Yeah.
old age.
You
it
embrace diversity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
We love our community, and the
Yeah.
3 things that we do believe in is to love God, love thy neighbour, and love one another.
Yeah,
Love
beautiful.
yourself as well, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got to start loving yourself
And you're
and
just
then
saying
loving
that you
everyone
do a
else.
bit of work in the community and stuff.
Yeah, we do food handouts. We drop into people that can't drive, some elderly people. People come with their bags and get boxes of fruit and veggies on Friday.
And you notice more people coming in sort of needing assistance with the cost of living crisis sort of that's
We've
going on
been
at the
doing
moment?
it for a few years, and we were just handing out 1 or 2 boxes initially,
Yeah,
like the banana-sized crate boxes.
yeah.
Now we can't make up enough. We're doing 20,
Can't keep up with
30.
demand.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, it's a beautiful service you're providing. It's a little bit of a shame that that's sort of the situation the community's in where they're requiring so
Yeah.
much help, but it's nice to know there's people like yourself out there doing it.
Thank you. Every little bit helps. We get leftover bread as well, so we take that down to the second-hand shop and
Yeah.
give that away free, and they're always grateful. Or it goes to local schools for their breakfast clubs.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's a
so-
good cause because there is a lot of kids and stuff that aren't coming from
I
the
know
best
my
home
grandchildren-
environments and definitely make the most of those breakfast clubs at schools. So,
It doesn't matter what environment you come from. Once you've got little kids,
yeah.
it's always a rush in the morning.
Yeah, always a
Eat
madhouse getting out the
cornflakes, have
door.
your toast, and if they don't, you know they're going to get a feed at school, so
No, that's good
starts
to know.
the day off right. Yeah.
No, good stuff.
Yeah.
And how are you going with attracting some of the younger demographic to the church? I know a lot of the churches that I speak to, they say that they have a bit of an ageing population. How are you going sort of attracting the youth?
Our church is quite young based, young
Yeah,
families.
excellent.
We've got youth clubs, we've got music clubs, we do youth camps. And because we're so versatile, they seem to be coming back, which is
Yeah, right.
brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
stuff.
we cater for everyone, or we try our best to. Yeah. Women, we've got women's groups, we've got men's groups, we've got youth groups, and we've got the toddlers.
Plenty of ways for people of all demographics to get in there and get involved with their community by the sounds of it.
And we like to socialise as well. We like food.
Yeah. And, of course, spread the good word of the Lord.
Yeah. So we eat, drink, have coffees, have a bite to eat after our services. In Frio, they do roast dinners on Fridays and go out into different communities for the homeless people in Port Care's been going a lot longer than us. We're a branch of Port Care on South Street.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that's all we can do is spread the love.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter who you are. Everyone can do with a good blessing.
Yeah, right.
Just bless you. Good on you, mate.
Yep.
It's easy as that. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a debate going with a mate at the moment. It's regarding cashless societies. And I was just wondering, talking to you, how does the church feel about cashless societies? And sort of the how we're moving towards cryptocurrencies and stuff like that.
We've been through it before.
Yeah.
If you look, money's been around. It used to be shells. It used to be that. It doesn't matter what it is or where it comes from or how it comes.
Yeah.
It's where it goes. As long as it's doing good with it.
Yeah, right.
You spread the good word and do good with your money. It doesn't matter where it comes from, as long as it's with love. You're giving with love. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
give for the right reasons.
Yeah,
and then
no
make sure it goes to
bargaining
the
and
right
bartering. Yeah. Take it, it's yours, that sort of attitude.
Just do the right thing with it, hopefully. And,
do to people like you'd like to be done to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the same with money, it's the same with everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And so where's the best place for people to find you?
We're opposite the golf course in Medina, and our address is 1/1 Stamford Way, Medina. So it's the industrial part of Medina, right on the corner. And the beauty of our church is, I'm saying this with a smile from ear to ear, our service is at 11 a.m, so you get to sleep in on a Sunday.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to get members of my family, I'm not going too early. It's my day off, I'm going to sleep in. Not 11 a.m.
11 a.m, so you could still have your sleep in and then still get down there and do a bit of a service and be a part of the community.
A lot of singing in our church, all our
stuff.
Worshipping's the singing team, guitars, piano,
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, a lot of live music.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. It's been a beautiful
not a problem.
day.
We'll let you go and enjoy the rest of the day at the fair.
May God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Well,
all right. And now we are joined by Susan Dyer, who has stopped by the tent here at the Rotary Community Fair at Callisto Oval in Kwinana. How are you doing, Susan?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very impressed with all of this.
You enjoying your day down here at the fair?
Very nice, very good. My first time.
Oh, right. Yeah, they put on quite a show. There's, I think, about 140 odd marquees down here, all selling different, very diverse wares and promoting different causes. So, good day out, plenty of food trucks, entertainment and stuff like that. So, it's been a good day out so far. You enjoying yourself?
Absolutely, very good, very good. I'm very impressed.
Anything in particular you came down here for?
Yes, I came down here to support my church, but I haven't found them yet because I've been too busy shopping.
Oh, right, just checking out all the things that there are to see here.
I got sidetracked on the way there.
No worries. And which church is your church?
I'm at C3 Kwinana.
Oh, right. I believe we've just spoken to somebody from C3.
So they're really here.
Yeah, they're definitely here. We've even got evidence for you, if you like, video recorded evidence. But yeah, no, apparently they do a lot of good work down there. Very diverse group.
Yes.
And what sort of role do you play with the church?
So I help with a community lunch at C3 Fremantle on a Friday.
Yep.
So
I'll just get you to pull your microphone up a little bit there, just getting it mixed up with this cord. So there we go, much better. Sorry about that. But you were saying the C3 community lunch in Fremantle.
Yes, so every Friday.
Yep.
So we have an excellent chef who makes a beautiful 2 or 3 course meal.
Oh wow!
And we just wanted to make it a community, so. We do a quiz. We give prizes. We have a door prize, so everybody can win a voucher.
Yep. And you get a good turnout?
Yes, about 40 a week.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. And much involved, obviously, putting on a feed for 40-odd people. There's a couple of courses, involves a fair bit of food and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm very glad I don't work in the kitchen.
yeah, they've got their work cut out for
They
them
have,
for
but
sure.
she does a wonderful job,
Right, and
our chef.
where do all the resources come from?
Okay, so we have a welfare branch of our church called Port Care,
Yep.
which is runs an op shop and a furniture and a food bank in O'Connor, South Street, O'Connor.
Yep.
So according to what food is available that week,
Yep.
the chef will make a meal around that.
Oh, beautiful. So
Yeah.
you never know what you're going to get. It's just
Exactly.
the chef specials. And,
but it's always good.
always good, absolutely.
Yes.
And you're saying you play some like bingo and quizzes and stuff like that,
We
was
do
it?
a quiz, we
Yeah,
do a
right.
quiz. We found that that's a really good way of, some people come, might be isolated and they might be really quiet,
Yep.
but they know stuff.
Right.
And so the quiz brings it out of them.
This helps bring them out and get
Yeah.
them more involved in community and
Exactly.
connect and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because isolation can be a bad thing for people's mental health as
Terrible,
well. So it's good
terrible.
to see you doing that. That's what we're all about here at IPL, is promoting
Yes.
mental well-being, good, healthy mental well-being,
Yes,
and being a part of a
absolutely.
community is a big part of that. So.
It certainly is. Connecting with people.
Yeah, absolutely. It does so much. So that's
Yes.
amazing. And much more planned for your day down here at the fair. What are you meant to be doing down here with your church?
I think that they've had I'm quite new at Kwinana branch, so
Yep.
I've been at Fremantle. And they've done a stall here for the last few years just to introduce us to the community, and I was coming down to help, but I got sidetracked.
Right, as you do with all the sites that there are to see down here.
Exactly.
No worries.
Thus the shopping bags.
Right. What have you gone and got yourself so far today?
A kind of a hoodie thing to wear after swimming,
Yep. Excellent.
and a few Christmas baubles.
Right. Christmas is still a little way off yet, but you're getting ahead of the game.
Oh yes, I've already decorated this morning.
Oh, really? Excellent. Well ahead of the game. Good stuff.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, I'm sure I will, and keep up the good work.
Yeah, well, we try. We do our best. But yeah, I hope you manage to find your church and reconnect with them and not get lost amongst all the stalls
It
and
would be
stuff
very
like that.
embarrassing to show up tomorrow and say, look, I actually was
I
there,
was
but...
there. Tell them to check with IPL. We'll verify it for you.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for stopping
much.
by, Susan. You
Thank
enjoy the rest of
you.
your day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep. I'm guessing you don't like cheese. I do love Parmesan cheese. Like on its own or with something else? With something else like spaghetti bolognese. But like, if you would eat it on its own, like just Parmesan cheese, would you eat it? Of course I will. Like there's nothing else, just that. Yeah, I would. Does this sound good? No. You don't like my ASMR? You are not nice. Wait, do it again. Ooh. What is it supposed to sound like? Nothing. But and like so like, do you like what video games do you like besides Minecraft and Roblox? I like iDarb. Like, do you like Fortnite? I like Fortnite. Forknife, yes. Fortnite. No, Forknife. Oh yeah, that's it. I forgot. Yeah, and then there's like iDarb and like Fall Guys, and is that it? Yeah, that's maybe it. Like, what's your favorite food? Strawberries. And bananas. It's like, would you do? Oh, go with a Fortnite hat right there. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Okay, like, so like, do you like, playing video games? Yeah. What's your favorite video game? What's your favourite video game? Roblox. Kind of good. Thanks for speaking to me.
All right, we're down here at the Rotary Community Fair at Clister Oval, and who am I talking to now?
Ariana.
Ariana, how you doing, Ariana?
Good.
You having a good day so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything in particular you've come down to the fair to check out?
No.
No, just browsing around and checking out a few of the bits?
Yeah.
What do you think of the Chinese dancers over there? See them doing a little bit of like authentic Chinese dance and stuff and getting the dragons out?
Yeah.
Looks interesting, eh?
Yeah.
You've been checking out some of the food vans and stuff?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I've heard they've got some kids' activities around. How long you been down here for?
10 minutes.
Oh, you've only just got here. Oh, there's still plenty for you to check out then. So, should be a good day for you. Yeah, having fun so far?
Yeah.
Got to stay out of the sun though, so I'm warming up down here. So, yeah, hopefully it's a good day. Have you ever been on radio before?
No.
No? Is it something you would look at doing in the future?
I don't know.
How do you feel about this right now, chatting with me on radio?
Good.
Yeah? That's pretty cruise. That's about all there is to it. So, yeah. Should be all right. But, yeah, a little bit of fun. I might let you go and enjoy the rest of your day here because you've only just got here and you've got a lot of things to get out there and check out. But if you want to go and check out a few things and then pop back and have a bit of a chat about them later, I'd be happy to have you back on the radio again. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good? No worries. All right, well, thanks for stopping by for a quick chat. And, yeah, I'll let you go and check out the rest of the fair because there's a lot going on to go and have a look at. So maybe if you find anything exciting, you could stop by and let me know about it.
Okay.
Good stuff.